this feels slightly weird.
Alrighty.
Also, hey, my back is already tense enough as is.
Hmm?
I feel like we're being watched.
Yeah. Strange. Well, if he's the dreamer, then we should be fine.
Mm.
Addie?
Oh,
Addie?
well, this is a surprise.
I was asked to bring a friend along.
First I have a nightmare, now I have a dream the following day. Amazing.
That's usually how it goes.
Is it? I wouldn't know.
I know it's normal to have dreams, but how often? I can't remember mine a lot of the time.
But considering I spend a lot of time sleeping because I'm lacking energy and physical prowess,
You're getting
I'd
there.
say, well, I'm getting there in the real world, sir. But here, I know that I'm moving. I can sort of replicate the muscles. I know the feeling, but I can't walk like this. I can't talk like this quite yet. I just know that words exist and how they sound. I can't vocalize it quite yet.
Have you been studying?
Or practicing at the very least, or at least trying to, when you're awake.
I'm practicing. I'm trying to say my first word.
Good.
You know, you know them.
I do. Don't look like an angel anymore, though.
Right, because how I
Unless
used
you
to see
have
you.
unless you have active soul sight, you're not gonna see that.
I don't. Not anymore.
I know why I didn't go on the high alert.
Hmm.
Speaking of alert, though, like, did you bring a third person with you?
No.
Huh?
Because I'm getting like a weird feeling. I'm
Indeed.
not sure what this feeling is, but it feels weird.
It seems someone
Feel
is
like you're being
watching us.
watched.
Is that
Yeah.
is that what that feeling is?
Do you feel like the goosebumps on your skin, so to speak, and feeling like there's somebody there and you're trying to look around but you can't see him?
I guess what this feeling would resemble that. So yeah, I guess. Also,
Yeah,
goosebumps feels weird.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of first things you're gonna have to get used to.
Yeah. All right.
But you'll eventually get there,
So
but, where?
before, I don't know. She was the one that was telling the story. You know, before I passed out, and now you two are visitors. Like, you are the real versions, right?
Yep.
You're not the dream one like she is.
Come on, let's not talk about her
They
that
are
way.
not part of the dream.
Well,
She's an
logically
important part of you. You don't have to reject it.
I'm not rejecting it. I'm just putting
Yeah,
facts.
you learned the hard way last time.
I'm just stating facts.
Hmm.
That doesn't make her any less important.
Good. Facts are nice, but they don't communicate emotion.
Yeah, emotions are. I'm still getting used to.
It's gonna take at least a lifetime.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm aware.
Well, would you like me to
So,
continue the story?
yeah.
Alright. Let's go off where he led. a little Herthian astronaut visioned the stars and saw that they spread wide and aimless. One night, they noticed the stars were slowly poofing out, one by one, and they wanted to know why. What was doing this? So, they came out and explored their solar system, finding many things, secrets, all the likes. They learned of the Nomai, ancient beings before them that civilized the planets and built structures. And they learned of a stranger who was hidden away. They visited this stranger, going through its many secrets, and finding, oddly, that they had buried someone. That someone had made a choice to release an entity to the world, one that seemingly couldn't be controlled, but they managed to do it. When he released it, its signal went out wide and large, bringing the Nomai, and later the Herfians, and everyone to wonder, what is this thing? But the people aboard the stranger were very uncomfortable with it. They feared it. They thought it would kill them. And yet, this one that they buried thought it was safe, and that it needed to be known. So, this buried one did its thing, and released the object. Fortunately, he was buried for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, laying restless in death's embrace, gone from this world. But, coming through a dream, our little Herthian astronaut managed to meet them, and see them, and communicate with them. And though their speech may not match, their hearts aligned, as this little fellow used the vision torch to tell them their story. And the little Herthian told them his, from how he was young and played radio games with the other children, how he was trained to be an astronaut, how everything that came before him is what led him there. All the Nomai's triumphs, all the little things, everything that they did after his people had passed. And that they had hope. There was something there, if they could just not but reach this one single object that was released. And so, the one that was buried gave out a nice yowl, one heartfelt, and in doing so left a final vision, one where they go on a boat and travel together with this little Herthian into the sunset, with all sorts of marshy trees, wondrous tales, and a nice, warm, beaming sunset, keeping them all company as they sailed down this boat.
Well, that's a good story.
Yes. Would you like to try and see the scenery?
Yes.
Alright.
You good, Tally?
Just trying to wrap my head around something, don't mind me.
You... Sorry, with the way that you're doing that, you look like you're more impatient or irritated about something.
No, not impatient, just... For now, I'll keep my mouth shut. But if my curiosity takes over, I have no control over myself.
Anyways, you are the dreamer here, so all you have to do is imagine those feelings.
He's imagining hard, yeah.
First thing you'll have to do
So-
is step forward once you enter this map. Otherwise you'll be in darkness.
Yep.
Starts up in 3, 2, 1.
Ow.
This is quite nice.
It worked. Hmm. Interesting shape.
Yes. This is what you imagined they were buried in.
Hmm. If I'm not mistaken, this looks like rust.
It's been a long time after all.
Alright, so where do we go from here then?
There's nowhere to go. There's just a nice view. Here we can chat.
True.
There's some things
Usually
I'd
when
like
it comes
to know.
my dreams, there's something that we need to accomplish, but if we're just here to chat,
Sometimes-
then
Sometimes it's not really like need to go anywhere. It could just be reliving stuff, or
Well, there is one thing that we need to know.
yeah.
And you already mentioned it yourself. You had a nightmare. How you doing?
Still a bit startled from it, but
Mm-hmm.
it was something I needed to understand.
I see.
Hmm.
What did you learn?
You okay over there? Tally?
Yeah.
You can speak your mind.
Hmm. I'm aware. What did I learn? I learned. Well, I already knew this. Emotions suck.
Mm.
But apparently, I need to accept that part of me. Otherwise, well, I have to accept them because now I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
The pain, as well as any joy that comes from it, makes us what we are.
Indeed.
And I also learned that if I want to be of assistance to Tali in the future, getting to understand these feelings and having to help her when she gets into those states as well, I can probably help her better.
Those are good things to learn.
Because the only thing I could do before is look at it logically, run it based off memory when she's felt this emotion before, and give encouraging words, but that was the extent of what I can do. Now, I could do more.
But it takes time to learn. And it takes time to express it.
I have some
Oftentimes.
questions for Tali as well, but I'd rather wait till I gain my voice and question her directly. It's about why she's been distancing herself as of late, though. It was started off as 1 day, and then it turns into 2 days she's gone before she visits, and just recently it was 3 days.
Would you like to know from what
I'm
I
not-
understand?
I'd rather ask her that myself once I find my voice.
How much longer do you think you have?
Well, I can make sounds thanks to that the teachings you have, and I've been trying to vocalize myself better with Aunt Carol,
Mhm.
but I'm saving my first word for when I see Tali.
Gotcha. Well, I guess one thing to definitely make clear. She's not abandoning you.
I kind of realized that last night because it felt like I was being abandoned.
Yes.
I thought she was getting tired of me and having to take care of how pathetic I am currently and
Hey, come
having to
on.
run her kingdom. I'm not in a good state right now. I'm learning, yes, I'm getting better, but it's still.
Give yourself time.
Just want it to get through faster, though. I want to not be a burden to her.
You're not a burden. I'm pretty dang sure that even if she heard it, I'm pretty dang sure she would cry, tap you on the head.
Probably. Considering the things that I went through last night.
You're learning. You're basically having to start from literally nothing. And the fact that you're doing this much progress already, that's a good thing.
Apparently. It's a headache, though, and now I know what a headache feels like. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That's to know what brain freeze feels like.
Don't remind me.
Wait, what?
Alright. The last dream that Koke visited, she managed to give us the experience of what a brain freeze is, or at least she felt it. I ate my ice cream slowly.
I was hungry.
Yes, I'm aware. And I know you love your sweets. But apparently I didn't know the concept of a brain freeze, so she didn't know it as well until she put it in our head. And by that time, it was already too late.
And then brain freeze.
Well, is there anything else you feel like talking about now that I can vocalize myself in a dream? I'm sure you might have a question at least, or something to talk about. Otherwise, why would you be here?
I'm just kind of curious and seeing how you're doing and such like that, and
So you
also
can relay
wanting to
it to
listen.
Tali.
If you want me to.
She got really worried about that nightmare.
Yeah, that's the reason
Good.
why that she asked Koke in particular to come around, and I just came around to see if, you know, if
I
I
see.
can't really help her or anything like that, then just at least listen.
Yeah, that's proof that I'm coming to terms that you guys, are her friends because you're here because you're doing something for her.
And also to double check up on you. Come on.
Do y'all actually consider me a friend, though? I've pissed you off once. Because I was letting logic dictate how I talk. I feel like I
mean,
wasn't wrong
technically
at the
you...
time.
Yeah, it's like, technically, yes, you did cause me to become angry. Was pissed off at you a few times, but that's just how you were.
Hey,
I at least understand that.
you know how I told you that sometimes struggle and negative emotions can come to a bigger positive impact? It's the same
Can
thing
it?
with friendships. Just because there's a little bit of strife and a little bit of struggle doesn't mean that you can't make it stronger down the road. And honestly, if I only got along with people and never had problems with them, I'd be more afraid about who they actually are pretending to be than if they were my
Being
friend or not.
genuine.
I mean, you and
I'm
Tali had
just...
fights, right?
Oh, yeah. And when we had fights, they lasted for weeks.
Hmm.
Because both of us were very prideful, and neither of us wanted to back away because we felt we were in the right.
Hmm. Not exactly the best
I
dynamic,
mean,
but
no.
it works.
I mean, at one point, she was mad because apparently I wasn't cutting through the. Actually, correct me if I'm right or wrong about this one. It was when I first started, and she was angry because he couldn't cut through a dragon's scales that easily.
The great fireworm.
Oh,
That
yeah,
that's
that
that
thing
was that like when I first started playing Percival. Is like we started out the roleplay being angry at each other. I'm just making sure. Was it a fireworm or was it something
No?
else?
We didn't start off angry with each other. It was
No,
what
we
it was
no we
really bad
did.
was the great fireworm.
The Great Fireworm was after.
Okay. Oh wait,
But
no,
anyway.
the Emerald Dragon.
Yes, we started off angry at each other. I remember that.
Okay.
It was an Emerald Dragon? Okay. Yeah, because she got angry at me at one time because I wasn't slicing through an Emerald Dragon's scales well enough. She saying I was dull and all that, and I got angry at her for not wielding me properly. That argument lasted for more than weeks. Neither of us were backing down.
I suppose there's some logic in both things. Although, I think it's more you should put respect on that Emerald Dragon for taking so much to take down.
I mean, dragons all in all are not exactly easy creatures to fight, so...
Yes, they're often
Apparently.
considered the pinnacle of life in many universes.
Apparently, because the one fireworm that we fought together, Tali was in a lot of danger. But she was angry and didn't want to back down when she was challenged and belittled. And I think Tali told you how that went down. Like, riders came in and all that and saved
yeah, I
her.
remember that.
People say and do
And I
many
tried-
reckless things when they are in danger or pushed to the limit.
And or angry, or a mixture, honestly.
It was a
It's
mixture
really
of...
bad when it's a mixture.
It was a mixture of anger and pride, honestly, that she stayed.
Yeah, bad
She
combination.
And-
doesn't like her kills being stolen from her.
Well, she was angry at that too, but
Yeah, not liking having her kills stolen, not liking when fights are done for her. What was the other one that pissed her off too?
let's see. Kill stolen when people fight for her, when she'd rather fight her own stuff. Being called queen or princess.
Right.
I remember that one.
But yeah,
When
with the
Mori
whole
had
fire...
to carry you so heavily in our call because of what he said.
But yes. Then the whole fireworm thing happened, and she and I got into another argument because I tried consoling her, and she said I have no idea how she could feel because what she's going through is her own problems.
Even though you're
And
literally connected to each other.
Yes. Though I can feel what she feels, I can't relate 100%. But considering how I was with her for over 200 years and we were linked for a while. And, well, I was keeping her calm. I helped her relax. I consoled her so many times. And she just felt like she was throwing me aside in a sense of saying that I couldn't understand what she felt. It hurt.
Well,
And so I was angry at her for a while.
everyone has their own qualia. Nobody will be able to understand everything from another person because their experiences of the world, their qualia, are different from each person. Their own understandings, their own things. People may go through the same events and they might have some sort of inkling, but it's never one-to-one. People change, people accept things differently. They have their own qualia. I see red, you might see a different shade of red. And that's that. We can't always see the same thing. We can't always be the perfect I understand. But that doesn't matter. What matters is to be there and to listen. And some people can emphasize, some people will sympathize. Whether you've been there or you haven't been there. And it's okay.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Of course.
You need to tell that to her.
Perhaps. That sounds like a good thing to say.
Though I believe she knows that lesson now.
Indeed.
So, besides all that and reminiscing the arguments we've had, going back to the point, I am appreciative though that you've at least forgiven me since then.
Yeah, it took me a bit to figure out the way that Telaria works, so that's the reason why I didn't really resent you afterwards after I cooled my head, so.
Yes, because at that point all I had was a soul. I didn't have a body or a mind, thus I couldn't adapt, no matter how many people in the metaverse said, like, how sentient weapons still gain emotions and things after a time and all that, because there's a logic between, like, sentient weapons, and it all goes the same all the time. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, but everybody keeps on forgetting about that little detail.
Hmm.
I seem to be
Not
one of the few
everything.
people who understand that. Because they're
Not
basically what's
everything
comfortable
is
for
set in stone.
them. What's comfortable for them is what they know. And when it's something that they don't know or don't understand, well...
Oh well. Can't really blame people for being ignorant.
Just don't say that to their face.
Hmm? What was that?
You can.
Well, yeah, you
Just-
can blame them for being ignorant.
Just don't expect them to react nicely.
I can think it.
Nobody
But
likes
apparently-
to be told that they're ignorant, stupid, don't know what they're talking about, yada yada yada, because they
Okay.
always want to be in the right, but...
There is a big difference between being ignorant and being stupid. But, yeah. No one likes being told that. I understand. And when I was Sword, I probably would have told that to their face. But now that I have a body, I'm still trying to get used to talking to people. Or interacting. Because I was always just...
fine.
Well, I'm fine here. My emotions are still a bit... Ugh. And plus, I've gotten used to talking to you two. When I was on Tali's hip for a while.
Quite literally, we're attached to their hip.
Anyway. Anything else?
Unless there's something that you wanted to relate to Telly or...
Something to relate to her. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I'll say that. If she wonders why I was so upset, I was confronting some terrible thoughts that were welling up in me.
Is it because of the... seeing
Separation.
her?
I believe the terminology for it is separation and anxiety, and with the days increasing from 1 to 2 to 3, it was not
Is it
pleasant.
too... Basically, it was too fast, not gradual.
I wouldn't really call it too fast, but she did start gradually putting more distance. What if it becomes 4 days, and then 5, maybe weeks?
What if?
Mm.
Is there a problem with that?
I feel like a mess when she's not here. I feel alone. I feel distressed. I don't know what to do with myself when she's not here. I, I've, I've always had her by my side, as I've always been by her side, and when we're not, we're not together. I just, I.
Take some time.
She would not abandon me, though. She would not abandon me.
Hmm.
She would not. Was that my emotions getting the better of me?
It seems so.
She
It's a
will not
battle
abandon me.
between logic and emotion.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn to have the two coexist and not overwhelm each other. But it seems as of late, emotion is winning most of those conflicts.
Yeah,
It
it's kind of hard to get a hold of when you can't really control your emotions. I mean, heck, I've had those moments as well. They sucked terribly.
Yes, and it's been a month at this point, I believe, and I'm trying to get used to it.
One thing you'll probably want to understand, and this is something that you're gonna have to slowly work through and understand why and get it through your head. What you're experiencing, you are dependent on Taliana. And Taliana is dependent on you. However, when it comes to people, that's not a healthy state to be in. When they are your only source of joy, the only source of figuring yourself out, the only source of stuff that you need to be yourself. People will eventually be alone. People will eventually be on their own. People will eventually have to learn to be with themselves. Because being with themselves is important. But, you know, you'll never be left alone forever. It's not going to be like your cave. It's not going to be like that.
That's the...
You know this because we have all of us here that want to support you, that come to visit you, that come to be with you. You don't only need one thing anymore.
It's easier said than done, though.
Exactly. It's
I
always
feel-
easier said than done.
It's easier said than done. It's like, ever since I've gained this body, I feel empty on the inside, or at least there's a part of me that's missing. I don't know why, but just like, I'm not myself when anymore, or at least I,
I think
it's hard to put to words, honestly.
something that you need to discover is who are you when you're just you? What do you like to do? What do you like to eat? What do you like to enjoy? Who do you like to hang around? What makes you tick? As much as you'd like Tali to be in every single one of those, she can't. And that's something that we'll have to
No.
work through. Slowly.
No, she can't. She's got a kingdom to run now, and I'm not just a sword by her side anymore.
Yes. That is the unfortunate truth. But this is something that you've both worked hard to achieve because you know it's for the best. And you know she cares about you so deeply that she'll always come back to you.
Yeah, I know she will.
Hell, I'm pretty sure that all the others miss me, and I just go off on fucking stints into the forest for fucking weeks or months. And then I suddenly show up again, and I was like, oh my god, Koke, welcome back! And I was like, oh, how wonderful. I always have a place to come back to. It's great! I always have a place to come back to.
That must be nice.
You think you don't?
Just... Again, I still feel like that the reason why you two are visiting is because you're trying to help Tali out.
Yeah, once again, also worried about you.
Just because we're
Apparently.
helping Tali out does not mean it's mutually exclusive that we don't care about you two. We had a good conversation. We put a boat together that was janky and then dropped both of us in the water, but it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that was silly.
We had fun.
That boat didn't work, but that was an adventure, yeah.
And I want more adventures with you. I enjoy hanging around you. I enjoy that you're more than just what you are an object of. Because I feel like I can actually connect with you this time.
Because we were both weapons.
Yeah.
That was... I believe this feeling was envy, because I felt Taliana feel it before. But I was envious of you, because, yes, you were considered a weapon, are considered a weapon at this point, I guess, but you still had the freedom to move around, talk to people, like, hug, punch, be silly,
Yeah.
and I was just stuck in my prison.
That's the
Yeah.
reason why Tali pushed so hard to get you like this.
Yes, and apparently it was a rougher ride than either of us thought it would be.
Of course.
In some places.
But hey. That's just how
You're
things
still
normally
here.
go.
You're learning. Yeah. You're still here. You're learning. Slowly, but you're learning.
There's a saying we have. Get metaversed. Or, I guess in this case, it'd be get Telariad. You have a bunch of whole complex and nonsensical rules to have to follow. But hey! You made it through.
What does that mean? Get metaversed or get Telarian?
Okay,
Like,
there
what
are
does that even mean?
certain things that happen that seem like it's coming straight out of like a book or a fairy tale or some sort of fantastical thing. And it seems to happen so consistently in so many other people's stories that it's just like, yeah, it's the metaverse. Of course you would happen. Yes, the metaverse. Of course you would be my rival. Yes, the metaverse. Of course you would come back. It's the metaverse, man. Although you're more Telarian, so you have a little bit more of a different rule set and different base
Yes.
stories and fairy tales.
Yes, because Talaria is not connected to the metaverse.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
it is,
visit.
but it isn't.
No, it's not. By logical standpoint, it is not connected to the metaverse, but writers have made it so that people can come and go from it.
There's a bridge.
And he chooses who crosses it.
So,
And when there's no one visiting or no one leaving, he disconnects the bridge.
can you imagine how many people Tali had to talk to and how many books Tali had to collect to be able to figure out how to make you and free you?
A lot. I
Of
was
course.
there the whole journey.
Of course. So, that shows how much she cares. How much we all care. That we went through all this
Yeah.
because we wanted you free.
Yeah. It makes sense putting it like that, but last night was not good for me because emotions were riling up so much that I panicked and I was going down a. I believe the terminology is spiraling.
Yes.
Ah.
Perhaps you should tell me about it one day. And
One
perhaps
day.
I'll tell you about some of my nightmares, although it might impact yours.
Hmm.
Yeah,
see.
not too sure that's a good idea. Especially if we end up coming into one. Because apparently, at least for Telly and Koke over here, apparently some of the dreams that they decided to go through mine were apparently more on the nightmare side. So yeah,
What's been going on with you?
a lot. I'm just gonna say that. But you should be more focused on yourself. Oop.
Hello.
You know, I was just actually imagining you popping up next to me, but this is close enough. Leans back into her.
Trust your supports.
Mm-hmm.
And as frustrating as it is, don't beat yourself up by the fact of your progress. Just keep on going at it, and you'll eventually get there.
Yeah. I just wish it was done faster so that. But. One step at a time.
Exactly. How about we do some studying? Before you fall asleep.
Studying?
Yeah. We gotta study
I
your
guess technically it would
phonemes
be
and
wake
then
up.
turn them into letters.
Technically, yeah.
I wouldn't. If we're going to study, I would need to learn to read properly first. Because there's Talarian text, and then there's Metaversian Common.
Yes. I'm teaching you common. And you already know what words sound like, so once you know what the sounds of words are, the phonemes, then you can start piecing letters together. Then I can tell you about the letters and how they turn into the phonemes. It's a simple process. It just takes time. We already covered all the basic phonemes, now we just need to study some more.
Learning both Talarian and Common, though, from the get-go.
Hey, at least you're gonna have an easier time than I did, where I basically had to learn about 3 other different languages at this point.
And what languages were those?
Well, I'm not counting the time where I basically got like an entire galaxy's worth of languages downloaded into my head, but aside from that,
Huh? And, another time, maybe.
but basically I had to learn, reading Eorzean, and then I had to understand, let's see, what was the other one? There was like a runic language over in a different world. I haven't touched upon it ever since then, but it was like back when I was like at the beginning of my exploration of the metaverse. I had to learn that because unfortunately we were hitting a bit of a wall in some place for dealing with a problem. And then, gosh, what was the other one?
You tell me.
Because I'm trying to not label the ones that got downloaded into my head, and there's over 500 languages that got downloaded into my head. That wasn't fun.
Ouch.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to remember which one was which.
By the way, were you
Carry on.
making something?
Yeah, I got the list of materials in case you forgot them.
That'll be helpful.
Right. Let's do some studying.
Before you're studying really quick.
Yeah?
I can't help it anymore. Why do I get an icky feeling from him?
Define icky.
My only describing factor I have is
bad energy.
Jealousy?
Oh, jealousy?
I feel like I stepped on a landmine, and I'm gonna go away now.
So is that technically your jealousy?
Yes. It was
It
around the
is-
time when I was still hurt by when she left me behind, and in order to get consoling, she went to you, and she was forming this big bond, formed a crush on you, and it was not my
Right,
best
that
moment.
haunter. Right, that haunter shindig.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
It
a
was
familiar
not
story.
my proudest moment.
Kind of why I decided to stay a little bit away from y'all guys while you guys were having your personal talk. Did not want to distract.
Gotcha. But appreciate it for bringing that up. Honestly, or else we would have probably completely missed that bit.
Yeah, I was trying to forget that feeling, but it probably
It's
needed to be brought
kind
up.
of hard.
I
When the
know that.
Alright.
Mm.
And it's probably even more so considering the fact that I'm here, so.
Ugh. Hmm.
Hmm.
Right.
Anyway.
Anyways. So, first of all, let's begin with this word. Here are the letters. P, I, T. Now, in this case, the phonemes in the letters are going to look like the same thing.
T.
And this is going to spell pit. So, the P here, this first letter, is what we use for the phoneme P. Or you can use it as in the word park. The I phoneme here
Park.
is representing So, P. And then we have the last one, the T consonant phoneme, which is like in the word tank.
Tank. P.
Okay,
Pit.
so now we need to put it all together. P, T. Put. Pit.
T. Put.
I guess by it should be more
E.
to be a pit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was like...
That's my bad. I was thinking about a
P-I-T,
different phoneme.
put.
Yes, pit. Otherwise, if you do put, and if we switch this letter out with the draw something that looks like a U, it's kind of closer to a sigma. This is a symbol that we use for the sound. Now we have put.
Put. Pit. Pit. A pit is like the giant hole in the ground, or like, if we want to use it in a metaphorical speaking, when someone is in the pits.
Yes.
Right.
So these are the phonemes that look like the letters of how they sound like. So we can start from there. Then we can go into the more complicated phonemes, and then I can show you the letters that make up those words, and we'll go from there. Ready?
There's one thing I need help with now.
Yes.
How do you spell Tolly?
Okay, let's see. T-A-L-E. Let's see. So we'll use the T, like in tank. Let's see. Looking at the list. Sorry, I have to look. Okay. Draws an A with two dots, so a colon. So this is the phoneme. L,
L.
like in lip, draws a L, and then we need an E. And then it draws an I with a colon. T-A-L-E. Tali.
T-A-L-E. Tali.
So this is the phonetic spelling of it. Now, if I want to turn it into letters, it will be T-A-L-I. Now you see this I comes back again, but it's not always an sound. It can sometimes be an E sound.
Apparently, yes. Somehow. Like, the letters can sound differently depending on how you use them.
Yes, and that's something that you're just gonna have to learn intuitively as we go through these. Each letters have a specific set of sounds that they can make, so it won't be too bad.
Mm-hmm. If I can at least memorize it, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
Because I might not be able to read, but at least I can understand easily. So,
I mean, you usually learn speaking before you learn reading or writing, usually.
And you have the speaking.
Now we need
Technically,
to-
you learned how to listen before you could even speak.
no, you're not
If you
wrong
wanna be
there.
technical.
Hey, considering she's connected to
I'm
my
always technical.
my dream. Yes, considering I'm always technical with when I speak. Yes, she kind of has to as well.
At least this one. This version.
Yes,
Hmm.
but yes. Ta-li. Tali. Okay.
Yeah, notice how it's pretty close to how you would spell it normally in phonetic alphabet. But it's slightly different, so we'll teach you the phonetic alphabet first, and as we go along, we'll teach you the normal alphabet, and then should hopefully piece together.
Are you fine with standing around like this? Because, like, I don't want to feel like I'm holding you up for any reason while she's trying to teach me how to speak.
It's fine, I keep myself busy.
I could always
I'm not very
distract him, but I
good.
feel like you would. I feel like it would be a distraction.
Now, that is where you are wrong, because I've moved past that point.
Huh?
Oh, good.
Huh?
Whole time.
Oh, did I?
Anyways.
Hi.
And they continue studying.
Yep, they continue studying. These two continue being silly.
Until Percival
And
falls
this-
asleep.
What are you on about?
Yeah, until Dream Percival, not Dream Percival. Actually, when Percival in the dream falls asleep, like how the dreams usually end. And when that happens, they get ejected out, don't they?
They get ejected.
Yep.
So we get.
That was cute.
So is that the reason why she was so standoffish was because of the whole entire thing with Percival?
Yep.
Hmm.
Just logic pushed out of the way. It's just like, okay, why am I feeling this way towards him? Explain.
Yeah, I was.
2, 1.
She fell down the stairs.
My ass! My ass!
You got her?
Randomized coordinates suck. Yeah. I've been through worse.
Technically, yeah, but throwing yourself downstairs is a new low.
What did you?
She didn't throw herself downstairs. She was walking forward, then dropped.
How did that happen?
I think when we got yeeted out of the dream.
Oh. Maybe when he starts feeling tired, then in the dream, maybe it's best to, walk out.
I mean, we're still
That way you have
walking
more
to get
control of where
out.
you're going.
You are still walking to get out. That's the issue.
Yeah,
But it's random
have more
where we
control.
go.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get the fucking.
Hello, Percival.
We haven't used that thing in a long time. Hi.
Oh, wow, you have a lot more motor function now.
Yeah.
He's been getting better very, very quickly. I honestly do not know how.
I honestly don't think any of us are complaining, in all honesty.
I'm not complaining. I'm just more curious. But yeah, remind me next time when you walk into Percy's dream to put down the baby gate that we have.
And hopefully nobody gets toppled over because of it. They walk into
What if I end up on top of stairs like this? And I go. Or what if I, like, trip over it?
Run into the gate.
I mean, best case scenario would be to, like, walk in here, but... Anyways.
I can walk into this wardrobe, ah! Or I can walk into this wardrobe, ah! I can walk into this wardrobe, ah!
Grabs hit.
Yes, Percy. Need something? Water? Okay. There's water downstairs.
Hold
I
on.
can go get that.
What did you say? Her grit would accidentally get really strong. Oh, sorry.
Need some water?
I don't know what to say.
Well,
Give him a hug.
See when.
It's weak, but he hugs back. With one arm, because he's still holding the glass in the other.
Takes glass.
he's got a message for you. He's doing better than he was yesterday. He had to go through some things with conflicting emotions, but he learned a lesson. And he's good. It's all good.
Okay. That's good to know then.
Yeah.
You sly fox.
It's Percival, come on, what are you expecting?
I never realized the smug aura that he would have.
He's
always been smug. You just haven't felt it compared to what I've felt it.
Aw,
do,
now he's
Mr. Always
that.
Right. No, you're not always right. No, you're not.
Have we seen this before?
What do you mean have seen this before?
When you start getting pouty with Percival.
Tap tap.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I think he's referring to the Dream Tally did pout.
Oh,
And you guys did a
she
pout
pouts
off.
too. We had a what off?
A pout off where basically you guys are both going, to each other.
How childish do you think I am in your head? Don't give me that look. Oh, come on! Alright. See, those lessons are going good. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries.
Also, some found out some interesting things, that's for sure.
I hope he doesn't mind my
Like what?
Oh, I didn't realize he was apparently jealous of me at one point, and apparently he was trying to forget about it too up until,
Yeah, I've kept that silent.
well, no need to embarrass the guy.
I would go into further detail, but I will save his pride. You're welcome.
Yeah, I kind of got at least a pension of ideas, so.
Really? Like, I know, like, how do I put it? If you would allow me. He was mostly jealous because you could hug me.
Okay, he didn't say that.
At least that's my understanding of it. I don't know if it was more than that.
Okay.
Okay, it's more than that.
Yeah.
But that's my understanding of it, at least. What? What?
Cookie's being a little
What did
shit.
you do? What did you do? Okay.
Nothing.
What did you
No,
do?
nothing.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Stop looking at my face.
Definitely didn't casually just do this while behind you.
If you just wanted a hug, say something. Or were you trying to freaking overpower me with your T-posing, as the metaverse says?
That wasn't a T-pose.
I have no idea what on earth that was, son.
You can ponder that for the time being.
I have too many things on my head. Which reminds me, it's dinner time.
Is he able to eat yet? Or does he need...
You're not hungry?
No, that was a grumble right there.
Oh.
That's a growl.
Did you want to eat here or eat on the porch? Porch. Okay. Oops, the daisy. I'll get his dinner ready. I don't know if you guys want to join us or not.
You like eating?
I like eating with people. I don't think I'll eat anything, but you know.
The company's still mutual.
Mm. This step is devious.
Very. I don't know why on earth my dad put that little lip there when he made this place. We're way too far. Next time. Huh? Well, there is a place here that you both, well, technically, you've been there but never seen it. We could eat there, but I could shadow walk back. That depends on y'all, though.
I mean, do you want me to help you with the cooking?
That would be helpful. Did you want your wheelchair to just get some practice in? You would be going to that hill over there. You see that path? You could exercise.
No, that's also uphill.
Yeah, could help. Since
It's
yes,
bumpy.
I know it's a gravel road, but
It's bumpy. It's gonna be kind of hard for him to go up.
I mean, you rolled yourself in the quarry. How is this any different? It was smooth.
It was more
stone.
flatter.
Fine.
I don't think you're gonna win in this argument.
Then, if that's the case, I don't know if you would feel okay to be carried. What? 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 You'd rather me carry you? Okay. And I'll walk there. I just need to heat it up, honestly. Carol made something to eat. Shouldn't be that hard. I just have to shadow dissipate multiple times, but I can handle it. Come on.
Or, could just have a little tag along.
Sure.
Make less trips.
Or actually, if you could just grab the bowls, that would be helpful.
Okay.
I think they're in the They're in the counter.
Yep.
I think you're gonna like this place most of all, Koke.
Actually. Hello. This might be a little bit more comfortable. Ah, my eyes.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm good.
Alright, let's go.
Can I see okay? Yeah, I can see. No?
Cold?
Cold temperature?
Cold stare? Cold eye? Oh, I don't know.
Cool eyes? Ah,
Oh, cool,
Okay.
as in they look... Okay.
I see.
Okay. Okay, we're not taking the path if I'm carrying you.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's kind of steep.
You wanna repeat that?
this tree is so old, it dates back to when Luna and Soul were born. Towel's still a little bit old, but it still works. It's down. But this was the tree my father found when Soul and Luna were hatching, and decided to make this place our home. I will go get the food. Right back.
Give it some time. She'll be right back. It's okay.
Alright. All heated up and ready to go. Even I forgot to tell you to get spoons, so I got some.
I did manage to bring the cups, though.
Thank you. Just scoop it as much as you want into the bowl, and we can just eat.
Okay.
I forget. And Carol has taught you how to work a spoon, right? Okay. Spoon. If you get tired of holding it, just put it on the ground. But anything else I should know from the dream?
There are things that he'd like to tell you himself.
When the time comes, I'm guessing.
Yes. So give it some time. He's
So
practicing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he can eat actual food. That's good.
Yeah. It was slow at first, and now he's able to eat like any other human. It's
Good.
bizarre, but good.
Why is it bizarre?
I just didn't expect him to recover this fast.
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of a weird situation, so how the heck are you supposed to know how long their recovery time is supposed to be?
Fair, or someone's working in the background without me knowing it. Leyland?
I suppose there is one thing that we should state. There's this feeling of being watched, like there was another person there.
Huh. Concerning?
Don't know if it was NC or your father or
Something.
anything.
It must have been NC, because I've never seen I mean, I know my father can dreamwalk. I don't think he can see into people's dreams. That seems even far beyond his powers, even for him.
Are you telling her to ask her father? Or talk to her
I
dad
could
to see
always
if he
ask
was?
him.
Yeah, to see
Yeah,
if he
I
was
will.
looking, or if not, then hopefully it was NC. If it was something else, concerned.
Concern.
You
Alright.
can't discount the little fella.
You can hardly discount him. Yuck. I miss him a little bit, just a tiny bit, because the chaos he brought was somewhat enjoyable.
Oh, that's not the little fella I was
Some
talking
right.
about. I was talking about the little fella that comes with Akira.
Which one?
The third one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Or the Observer.
As some people decide to
I
call him.
still hate that name. It just sounds so much of a mouthful. That's why.
Well, you got a
that's
better
why I'd
idea?
rather call him Abby.
Hobby.
Like, he was the spoon mid coming to his mouth when he stopped when he heard that.
Oh,
The third.
there's... Yeah, the one that basically you couldn't could see at one point, but then you couldn't see him after a while.
Hold on, I got a better
Or
light
something
image
from-
of Observer. I know, the likeness is canny.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Blah.
I don't think he would have. I mean, I've only had one dream of him, and that's it. And he hasn't returned since. So I don't
think
think
that's
it was
probably a
really
good thing.
him, but yeah.
Because I don't think you want to deal with him in your dreams.
No, especially since he disguised himself as you, wearing your Cerberus uniform to try to freaking trick me.
Huh. I know I don't usually wear my service uniform around you, so that should have been the
Yeah.
first hint that something was off.
It's still, I fell for it.
Why would you say it?
Mm.
Now he knows that it won't work.
Hmm?
Now he knows.
I won't fall for it again.
But now he can be more
After all, he
crafty
just
about
needs
it.
to
More
speak.
tricky. More tricky.
Does he need to be tricky?
How does that make the game fun, though?
How? Is tricking people not fun?
I mean, yeah, tricking people is fun, but I'd rather have an even playing field.
You think any situation is an even playing field for any opposing party?
It depends on who you're talking to.
In the situation.
If you want to fall asleep here, you can. I'll take you home. And if you two need to get going after we're done, go right ahead.
Yeah, don't want to test it currently.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if I don't want to end up dragging Percival into any of the dreams that you guys have seen.
Ew, let's not traumatize him. Thank you. No offense, but your dreams are scary. They are really. The fact that you don't remember them is somewhat of a blessing.
Like the only it's either parts I don't like remember or it's just like some parts I do remember because I do remember you guys showing up at the island area, but anything before that it's just like you guys are the Rinvenor have to tell me what happened.
It felt like... How do I put it? It felt like a tale you told me one time. You were doing a test for Henyaku. Something like that.
Wait, was that the one where I was looking for Henyaku?
Yeah, but you were really panicked.
I wonder if it's like a weird mixture of memories being pulled and shown, but mixing
Might be
with
a
other
mix from
things.
multiple traumatic events.
Well, I gotta go back to waiting,
There you
so...
Yeah, and he's already asleep.
I should
gotta
go.
send him back home.
Ugh.
Or at least somewhat. Unless you want to sleep here. Just for a little while. They're leaving. They're going
Yeah,
home.
because I got a few things to do, and I don't think you wanna.
Depends on
Okay,
it, but...
Percival's waiting by to you.
Hmm?
Percival's waiting by to you.
Oh. Goodbye.
Get home safely, both of you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Take
Make sure she comes home with you and not to that shack that she calls the forest. Surprise!